Building relationships with all the residents is crucial to be able to make sure that the project runs smoothly through the period of when I start speaking to a resident to when it finishes. I could speak to them several times, many times, to be honest with you, and we might go through we might go through some laughter, some arguments, some problems, you know, it could be anything, but all of these things build relationships. And you know, I do feel sad sometimes when it's at that time where we've handed that over and I probably won't speak to them again. But I would like to think that they might, you know, if they had an issue or they had a problem or they just wanted to say hello, they'd just give me a quick call and say hello, really, because you know, I do like to get to know people, and I do like to build relationships, and I hope that I've made a positive impact in their lives somewhere, really. So, you know, some of the things which I try and deal with and I try and help with isn't part of our project. I'm representing Colchester Borough Homes, and if I'm able to help them with something a lot quicker than they would normally be able to do, I would be more than happy to do that, because that's just what we should do. We're there to kind of help our residents and make sure our residents are happy in our homes, you know. So if they're not happy with something, or if there's a problem which they haven't noted anybody about, I'm more than happy to basically speak to whoever it is to basically log that report, or if there's some other issue, to be able to just take charge and get that thing repaired or fixed or whatever it might be, so that the resident is happy in our homes. Every single property has been visited by somebody, as well as phone calls, as well as text messages, as well as follow-up calls, as well as follow-up appointments when they need a bit more guidance, a bit more information. We're here to help them and to make sure that our residents are actually happy about what we're doing, and for hopefully that they feel like they're part of that process as well. That project is part of them as well. So everybody gets involved, and if there is any issues, we're there to kind of go around and speak to them and make sure that they're comfortable with what we're doing.